Today, we're making hummus. It's easily the most requested thing that my friends ask for when I go to a party. And by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to make it and think twice before you go to the supermarket to buy it. Let's get started.
Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we're making hummus, and today's recipe is adapted from Michael Solomonov's hummus recipe from his restaurant Zahav in Philadelphia. It's really the best hummus that I've ever had in my life, and I'm gonna do my best to recreate it, but we'll do it with a bunch of easy steps and simple ingredients. Now the first step is you're going to take 3 large lemons and cut them in half, and you're going to juice them, or as we say in my house, you take the juice of 3 lemons. And we're going to put that into our mixture a little bit later on, but you're going to use a juicer and do what you got to do. Take those 3 lemons, and what you're going to do is push them to the side, and one by one, you're going to take each half, and you're going to start juicing it. Now, as we juice these 3 lemons, the juice that comes from this is going to be used within the tahini mixture that we're going to use a little bit later on. It's going to be infused with some garlic, and we're going to let it kind of sit in its juices to really get that garlic flavor. But again, this juice is going to be beautiful, and it's going to give a nice flavor to the hummus as we move forward. Now the next step you're going to think is a little bit weird, but I swear I'm not a crazy person. You're going to take an entire head of garlic and remove all of the cloves. We're going to use every last piece of this in our hummus recipe, and believe me, I'm not crazy. There's a reason for this. And that reason is that you're going to take every last piece of garlic to make this the essence of the juice. You take the garlic cloves, put it in the food processor, and add the lemon into the processor. You're going to give it a little bit of a pulse, that way everything can break up, and you're going to let it sit after it's done pulsing for about 5 minutes. Again, that 5 minutes, it's really going to let the essence of the garlic take place and bring a beautiful flavor profile into our finishing result. Now, once that 5-minute period has passed, you're going to take that entire mixture and you're going to put it through a strainer. Now, make sure there's a bowl underneath the strainer so that way everything doesn't go anywhere. I mean, that's a really important step. You're going to take that mixture and press out all of the juice, and we're going to add that into the food processor once again. I mean, I told you, we were going to use the entire head of garlic. I'm not that crazy. Well, I am. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy. So apparently singing's gonna be a thing now. Anyway, while we're talking about all that craziness, in the meantime, you're going to take your tahini. I chose to use the Whole Foods 365 brand tahini. It's really hard to find a good tahini where I live, but this one will suffice. And you're going to put it into your food processor and get ready for the next step, which is you take our lemon and garlic infused mixture, pour it over top, and then close it up and get ready to pulse this guy. You're going to pulse the hummus, or actually rather the tahini and lemon mixture, just a few times. Take the lid off, add 1 teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of cumin into the mixture, and it's really going to get a really amazing flavor. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your food processor, and on its low setting, you're going to start it, pulse it a little bit, and then you're going to add just a little bit of ice water into the mixture, and you're going to start to see the tahini and lemon juice and garlic mixture kind of come together, but it's going to be a little bit hard. It's not going to be a very smooth mixture right off the bat. What you're going to do is you're going to continually add ice water into the mix until you get to your desired consistency. Now, you just really, what you have to do is just keep on adding water until you really get to what you want, and then when you do, you just give it a try.
That's good.
Alright, after you finish trying, take 1 cup of canned chickpeas, add that to the mixture and close up the top. Be sure to put it on your highest setting in the food processor and let it mix for a while. If you don't see it getting to the consistency that you like, continually add water into the mixture and you'll pretty much get to where you want to be. There's really no exact science. Get a spoon and spoon a couple of spoonfuls. I say spoon a lot here. Anyway, spoon a couple of spoonfuls of hummus into a bowl and twirl it with your left hand while pressing down with your right the bottom of the spoon. It gives it a nice design, and we're going to add a little bit of our extra virgin Greek olive oil to the top. Again, I use Midas, it's awesome. And to finish it off, we're going to garnish it with a little bit of smoked paprika for a beautiful, tasty, and fluffy hummus. Now that we're finished, did you ever think that hummus could be this sexy? If you like this video and you like the hummus that we've made here today, please remember to like, subscribe, click the alert button, leave a comment below, all that stuff that YouTube tells you to do. I'd really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more stuff each week. Thanks again. See you next week.